everyone, today I'm going to be doing a Selena Gomez A Year Without Rain makeup look. Really hope you enjoy. First of all, I'm going to start with some primer. This one is by Lancome and it's LA Base Pro. And I'm using this because it doesn't half just slink onto your skin. And it's ideal for when you put your foundation on top of it. So we're just going to put that all over. Now for some foundation. Now I've got, let's have a look. This, and it's by MAC. I'm using the Moisture Blend Select SPF 15 NW15. It's quite a light shade. Use the foundation brush, just dab it in, and off we go. I'm going to just apply this all over, more so in the areas where you need it. Now, I need quite a bit under here to be honest, so very baggy today. It's not very nice. But we're just going to apply that all over. I'm going to show you just one side and then I'm going to finish the other side off. So quicken it up for you. But I'm basically from the nose, coming away from the nose. And then you don't get streaks, you get good brush marks. When you get to the eye, it's time to use your finger, because this would hurt going in the eye. But I want to put a bit extra just out the corner of the eyelid. Take this down from the nose, get right into that corner there, because we tend to have a lot of shadowing going on down here. And cover this big chin. And smile and brush. And go into the hairline so you've not got any gaps. Now, so from the nose, I'm going up and into the hairline that way. And then just under the eyebrow bone, because the eyes, it's the same as any other part of the skin, except if anything it gets more red and more veiny and discoloured looking because it's thinner. So maybe put a little bit extra just under there, which I'm going to get put in with the finger. Now I'm going to do the same on the other side, get the other face bit done, and then I'm going to get back with some powder. Now once you got your foundation on, I'm going to be putting some powder on to set that, and it'll also help it not look so greasy because I'm a bit shiny right now. So I'm using L'Oreal Paris. What's it called? It's W1 Golden Ivory, and it's the True Match Minerals. So pop it on the end of that and just gently fluff it into the skin. Dab any excess off. Shut your eyes because you don't want any dry powder in there, because it will settle into the corner of your eye and hurt. Now for the eyes, I'm going to put a little bit of primer on. I'm using this one today, a bit of both out of the Smoky Classics palette. Now you want your ring finger because it'll pull less on the skin. So I'm just dabbing my finger in both because that's the combination I am. You can either be light or just dark. I'm kind of in the middle. And I'm going to just blend that on, just gentle, to prime the eyelid. Now once you've done that, I'm going to go in with a colour. Now this one here is Antique Pewter and it's this more silvery brown, but it's got a slight bit of purple in it. And it looks very similar to what she's wearing in the video. So that's why I've picked this one. I'm using a big flat brush, quite a big eyeshadow brush, but it's great for getting a block of colour in and then you can use your little ones to blend it out. So I'm just going to pat that on, just gentle. And when you get to the outer crease, we're going to go just past it a little bit. So you've got that kind of angle going on. Bring that right down into the inner corner and then go back and forth, patting it down and into the lower lash line. Take a blender brush. This is just a fluffy type blendy brush, and then we're going to just run that across to smooth it out a little bit. But you want to try and keep some of the depth for the inner corner too. And I don't want to blend this outer part too much. I want it to still have a bit of effect, and I've kept that there, so I haven't blended it too much. Once you've got your dark on both sides, We've got that one there. We've kept it kind of at an angle with the eyebrow look. This is what we've gone for. So just at the end of the eyebrow, this is where your line's supposed to end. On top of that, I'm going to put a bit of highlighter, and I'm just using the Cashmere Cream one because it's a complementary colour with the Antique Pewter. And just got a little bit of highlight on her eyelid, but only just here. Just on the middle of the actual eyelid itself. So just a little bit, gentle, and then you can blend over that softly with a fluffy brush. Now that you've got your eyelids nice and shadowed and also highlighted in the middle, we're going to go in with a darker colour. I'm using this by MAC. I think it's called Showstopper. Tap excess off because it's a very dark colour. And then just to the outer corner, I'm going to just pick that up and lift it right up. And you see how it darkens the outer corner right out. So I'm going to take the blendy brush again. It's got all the other colours on, that's fine because I'm mixing them all together anyway. And I'm just pulling the colour around. And you can see it just darkens it out. Now for underneath, I want to do the same colour as I first put on. And I'm going to put a bit of primer on the brush first. So I'm using the dark one again. Dip into the Antique Pewter or any silvery purple brown colour you have. And then just gently pull the cheek just to steady your finger, and we're going to run that along the lower lash line. And the reason I've used primer is so that the eyeshadow sticks to the brush, it applies better, and it won't flick an eye. On the same brush, take the dark brown. You don't really need any primer on this one because you only want a light scattering, and it's just going on the outer part of the eyelid, just there. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a black liner, and just a pencil one this time, nothing liquid because it's too harsh. This one is Smolder Eye Pencil by MAC, and the reason I'm using pencil is because you can smudge it out and you get that softer look. So this is what we're going to do. So just gently pull and blend this along the top of the eyelid. And I'm going to blend that out with this pencil brush again, which still should have a bit of brown on it. And now I'm going to line the lower lash line and the waterline. So you've got really defined eyes, and it really brings them alive. For the eyebrows, I don't want to create an arch. I want them to just flatten, like straight out. Just gently push the pencil through just to define it and bring a little bit of colour to the brows. Now for the blush, I want to use something a bit peachy. I've gone with this one called Style. It's by MAC, it's Frost. Big fluffy brush. Dab it in. Tap off any excess. It's very bright, as you can see, and I'm just going to gently bring that round, so basically from the temple under the cheekbone to give a beautiful warmth of light. For the lips, I want to use a primer. Now I'm just going to go in with my eye primer. I'm using again that colour there, just gently with the ring finger, and I just want to mat them out. Selena's lips are very light, and it's a really good idea if you've got strong toned lips. I'm using L'Oreal 241. It's quite a nice pink. It looks a lot darker on camera, but it's not in real life. So it just gives it a nice soft glow, but that would look a lot different if I hadn't put the primer on. So now for the lip gloss. I'm using this one by Rimmel. It's Stay Glossy, and this is Non-Stop Glamour number 120. Now the lashes, I'm going to be putting these on. They're by Ardell, the 105 Fashion Lashes, and I'm using the Urban Decay glue. I really do like it, so I'm going to use that. I'm going to pop them on and then we are all done. But I really hope you've enjoyed my Selena Gomez A Year Without Rain makeup look. I shall put some pictures up at the end for you and a picture on Twitpic of the look that I'm copying. Stay tuned, subscribe, comment, say hello, whatever you want to do, and I shall see you all in a bit. So, zoom zoom.